Hey everybody, we're here for a new episode of the show that has yet to be named. We're back in the sequel train. Today we're talking the best fifth movie in a franchise. I'm here with Putty. I'm here with JD. Actually, Putty's probably one of those. JD's definitely down low. Caps is gone right now, so
He quit.
He quit. He backed out. He said Resident Evil and he left.
Yeah, he said Resident Evil Retribution, then left.
So we'll just get into this. We're not going to waste any time. And JD, you will go first.
All right. So going by my rationale, being Wolverine or X-Men Origins was number 4 in the series. My number 5 is X-Men First Class.
Yes, he's way off his rocker, but we're just going to let it happen. He did not take his meds.
Well, COVID made me crazy.
Don't worry, you're not going to like it because my meds are going to be off for this mine too. So,
all right, Putty, go ahead.
All right, so for my number 5 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yep, you're crazy.
It's even crazier.
This is my whole thing, because you could have still had good movies going the other way, but I digress.
So, because my number 1, you'll get to
my
it.
number 5 is Jay and Silent Bob, caps with Scream 5. Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
Not reboot, not ever.
All right. My number 4 is Jason Bourne.
Okay. My number 4 is The Conjuring, because in order, it is number 5.
You're crazy, but okay, that's
it's
acceptable. This one you're not wrong. This one you're not wrong. So my number 4 is Harry Potter: Order of the Phoenix, which I believe is the 5th movie.
Yes, it is.
I counted the prequels.
They do not exist.
No.
Continue.
My number 3 is Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation.
Wait, my number 3 is Muppet Treasure Island.
Freaking good choice there, buddy.
You know, that was my top honorable mention.
Good choice. All right, my number 3 is X-Men: Days of Future Past. The road cut.
But that's so muffled because it's actually part. It's also like, oh, it's so weird. It's actually 2 spots in that one. So strange. Anyway.
Yeah. My number 2 is You Only Live Twice.
Nice.
All right, we're number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah. My number 2 is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
And my number 1 is arguably the best in the Harry Potter series, Order of the Phoenix.
It's definitely Prisoner of Azkaban, but yes.
My number 1 is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Okay. My number 1 is Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. So, I'm sorry, JD, why don't you read through your list again?
Sure. Number 5 was X-Men First Class. Number 4 was Jason Bourne. Number 3 was Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Number 2 is You Only Live Twice. And number 1 was Order of the Phoenix.
All right. Number 5 for me is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. 4, The Conjuring. 3, Muppet Treasure Island. 2, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And number 1 is Empire Strikes Back.
I actually love how batshit crazy these lists are now. Be that with everyone's jumbled in this thing. Number 5 for me, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back with Scream 5. Number 4, well, it's just called Scream. Number 4 is Harry Potter, the Order of the Phoenix, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Days of Future Past. Number 2 is Empire Strikes Back. Number 1 is Rogue Nation. If you just came for the list, that's the list. I just wrote Harry Potter 5. I never remember the names after the 4th one. So that's just my life. So once again, honorable mentions-ish. I'm just going to name one. I have Prometheus.
I've still not seen that either.
That's definitely here for me. And yeah, Prometheus. Great movie. You should watch it.
That's one of my, that's on mine for sure.
So I'm going to delete Muppet Treasure Island off my honorable mentions because Putty did say it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we're getting to slim pickings at this point.
I got the 2 towers on there in honorable mentions.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that you got to this point, had the 2 towers, and don't have it on your list, but I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I did switch up Jason and Bob Strike Back, and I think I had that there, and I just did quick switches because I was like, I still will put Strike Back that high. I guess things would rotate because Harry Potter, I don't know. That's kind of hard because I know people love Harry Potter, and I do like the Harry Potter movies, but they're kind of like Lord of the Rings to me. I saw it one time, I enjoyed it. I don't go back to those. Not much like Star Wars or you know what I mean.
Harry Potter is like my Star Wars, and I didn't even read the books.
Yeah, neither did I, but I love the films. Like it's
Except the
that's
first
like
two. I hate the first two.
Yeah, Star Wars, just like I think JD agrees with me. I always go back to those movies no matter what. It's just
Star
my
Wars,
passion.
but Harry Potter is like for me. That's like it's Christmas for me. Like every
See, that's
Christmas,
not-
I go
yeah.
through the Harry Potter films. So that's me personally.
Which I just realized May the 4th is coming up. Ooh. We're gonna have another stream. Yeah, JD, I would love if you can be there for that, man. We're gonna do literally watch all the movies and stream it.
Yeah,
but not actually show it on stream.
He's gonna watch all the movies. With
Not
you.
watch it. No, it's gonna have a cover on it, but we're gonna watch it together. You'll see.
Yeah, I could join in for it. I could join in for some of it, but yeah.
All right, Putty, what did you say your honorable mention?
It was just the Two Towers. I don't really have anything else.
JD, you got anything?
Yeah, I got Rocky 5 and Monty Python Monty Python, The Meaning of Life.
Yeah.
How did I miss all the Monty Python movies? Oh my god, all those I love.
For me, Monty Python movies, that would only be the third one. I don't count the other ones really as movies, but
yeah.
Which ones are you talking about? Okay, we can't. Flying Circus, the TV show. So there's Holy Grail, Meaning of Life, Life of Brian, or Life of Brian. Sorry,
but they have the specials that came before.
Yeah, they were considered movies, right? So really? I needed something for the fifth list, so that's how I see it.
Well, I have Superman Returns because technically that still continues off the same storyline.
I was gonna do that, but it's still
that's on my honorable mention list too.
I have Predators.
I still haven't seen that. I need to see that so badly.
Which is the one where they're on the planet.
Right.
Because there was Predator 1, Predator 2, then Alien versus Predator, then Alien versus Predator Requiem, and then Predators.
No, so let me ask you a question then. Because you know me, I like going in chronological order. If I was to go in chronological order, would the Alien and Predator movies come later in the number because of Alien versus Predator then? Because don't those come before or after?
They technically would be prequels, but because Predator 2... Okay, in Predator world, they're sequels. In Alien world, they're prequels.
So then I could have actually done Alien. And
you couldn't, because we're not doing that.
No.
You're going too deep into the lore.
I love that. You got to understand, when I collect movies or even comics, I love collecting them, not just based on like the things. I like putting everything in my series, even my MCU, connected to tissue.
So, but like, here's my thing. Like, I know we already talked about this, and you're not against what I'm saying here, but a perfect example for me is the X-Men movies. To me, you watched First Class as the fourth movie, because the fifth movie goes back and resets the timeline. So I wouldn't watch First Class and then the other ones. I would go in that order.
See, that's the problem when we talked about before with Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past exists later in the timeline, like literally at the end, literally at the end, right after 3. And then also exists prior to right after First Class. So it's like such a muffled thing where that movie literally is like takes place in two different areas of the thing.
The future aspect doesn't matter because in the end they reset the timeline, so the future never happened. So to me, that doesn't take place.
But I will say this though. I will say this with the whole thing about Doctor Strange and all this stuff that's coming in, because you know me, I know everyone else is not going to do this, but I'm going to muffle everything together. You know what I mean? I'm going to put the Legacy collection they actually say on Disney Plus with MCU, and then for me in my heart, it's going to be part of MCU now, just because I want it to be. You know what I mean? Because think about it, when Deadpool 3 comes out, it's going to be part of the MCU now, which means Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 will be. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but they will not have a place in the timeline, so you technically couldn't put them in the timeline.
No,
but then they're still going to call it Deadpool 3 though. How is it still called Deadpool?
Because
3?
they can't call it Deadpool 1 when people already know that there's a Deadpool. It would just become a marketing nightmare.
No, I get it. I completely understand.
I don't think that's not going to be part of the MCU, and it's not going to be part of the timeline.
I mean, he said it's going to be part of the MCU, but it's not going to like mess with the MCU.
I think what's going to happen is you're going to get a third Deadpool movie. All the Deadpool movies are going to take place in Deadpool land. Mm-hmm. But at some point he's going to cross over into the world to help them do something. Where like when we have X-Men in this world, it's going to be completely recast, right? So the other X-Men movies will exist separately, just like the Spider-Man movies exist.
Deadpool takes place in the X-Men universe, the Fox universe.
Yeah.
So if they're not bringing over the Fox universe, right?
They're just Deadpool's going to cross over.
He's the only one. He's the only one that's literally going to be from the Fox universe.
100%. It's 100%. He's going to do it.
No, he's not the only one.
No, Patrick Stewart. Okay, Patrick Stewart. I know you heard Patrick Stewart. Here's the thing they said about that. Patrick Stewart actually told Kevin Feige, I want that version of Professor Xavier to die. So this is going to be another version of Professor Xavier in another universe.
Crossover that happens in Doctor Strange, this is what I heard, okay?
Professor X can't die because he dies in Logan.
That's what we're talking about. So this version
this is a different version of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But any crossovers that happen in the multiverse of madness are going to be treated like No Way Home, where they're all going to leave at the end and they're not going to stay. But now it's just going to allow for the existence of these other universes to cross over with each other.
The only one that's going to stay is Deadpool, though. That one actually,
Listen, we're off topic here. Shut up about Deadpool. So actually, I have the Deadpool on here, which is
I saw that when I was looking up lists, and I was like, "There's a movie called The Deadpool."
I have Halloween 5 because I like Halloween 5.
Yeah.
I have Ernest Rides Again because I like Ernest. And I have Jackass Forever, which, if you count Bad Grandpa, is actually the 5th movie.
I saw that. Well, I saw the chronological thing. But see, again, Jackass Forever, even when we talk about it's a good movie, but those other Jackasses are just so much better.
Hey, but it's on the list.
Yeah.
For a 5th movie?
Yeah.
It's still not bad. Yeah. But
it's a good movie. It's just not as good as the other Jackasses.
Agreed. Yep.
If you go back and watch Jackass 1, which I did, I went back and watched all of them. Surprisingly, Jackass 1 is so close to being the same quality as Jackass Forever. None of the stunts are big. Nothing feels over the top. They're all so quick. It's constantly just rolling through stunt. There's no setup anything.
It felt like a longer version of the TV show.
Yeah, but I think what made it great though was because it was uncensored. Because remember the TV show they had to literally censor things. This was like, it's uncensored. So I think it gave it something more of a different. Like I'm seeing something I'm not supposed to. And even because I did the same thing, I went back and watched the original one, and I could see what you're saying on that, John. When I went to go see the Jackass Forever, but it's still. It has something to it that has a spark. And again, I think what you said is right. The Bam Margera thing is one of the things when they took that out, it lost a spark that was really special about it in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole CKY crew is missing from the fourth one, right?
The two best ones are passed away.
Yeah. So that was another
thing too. That Bam Margera's passed away in spirit.
Spirit, yeah.
So. That's funny how we got, but that still works. We're talking about the list and everything. So I agree. Forever's amazing.
Jay,
but
do you have anything?
Yeah, I got Rambo: Last Blood on here.
Hate that.
And what else do I have? I have Terminator Genisys.
No Genisys. Deleted.
Genisys.
Okay, so we don't have anything else, right?
No, I'm done.
Keeping these lists short as hell. Yeah. That's good though, guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know what your favorite 5th movie is, and get ready because the 6th movie list is coming pretty soon. Peace out.